being contested. Control point. Alert! The control point has been captured. Alert! Alert! The control point is being contested. Alert! The control point is being contested.
Stand on the bloody point, you half-wit!
Mission ends in 60 seconds. Alert! Our control point is being captured. Alert! Our control point is being captured. Mission ends in 60 seconds.
No problem.
Alert! The control point is being captured. Mission ends in 30 seconds. Alert! Our control point is being captured. Mission ends in 30 seconds. Alert! The control point is being captured. Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Alert! 1. Overtime. Overtime. Overtime.
Okay, you should be able to hear Sir now. Looks like Solid Rock is coming in and leading up with the red players pretty bad. Gonna leave with 6 health.
And red team looks like they're going to hold this point pretty well. Solid Rock having just a sliver of health left along their cliffside.
The control point is being
But blue team going to come in for that cap. They've got Girardi and Milk on the same person. But red team's coming in pretty strong. I think they might be able to take this back. And again, blue team kind of trickling into the point. It seems like they're getting picked off one by one. Red team doing an excellent job of singling each player out and making sure that they always have the upper hand in numbers. Danny diving into the point now.
Looks like Blue's trying to bomb in. This is a pretty entertaining game, I must say. I think like it's conflict between watching this UGC or ESC or Highlander 6 or whatever you want to watch. I think this is definitely something that I would want to watch instead, for sure.
Blue team took the point there for just a moment. Red able to take it back relatively quickly.
The control point is being contested.
The soldiers just coming in, wiping them out.
Blue looks like they're just going to come in headstrong. Oh, Scout comes in, gets the final pick on the Girardi soldier. But red looks like they still have the upper hand on this point as they dwindle down the numbers on blue yet again. Solid Rock looking like he's trying to escape here.
They're both kind of looking at each
The control point is being
Got a little showdown going on here at the point. Oh, the Girardi comes out. I don't think anyone on red managed to get Girardi, but blue has 2 people Girardi'd, which is a big deal. We definitely are probably going to see a couple picks on blue here. As red, it looks like they're going to get the majority pick.
Let's see what some of these individual players are thinking.
River down. Turkey Lips looks like he's just waiting here for the health. I think red team is just gearing up for the next push attempt by blue.
Yeah, but blue has to step up their game. We only have 240 seconds. We have 2 minutes and 40 seconds on their clock, whereas, you know, red only has 30 seconds. Blue has to make their move now or they're not going to be able to get this point.
Large team fight over on the cliffside. As blue team attempts to cap the point yet again, I think it looks like they're going to be contested by red team. And he is going to be completely outnumbered. Red team just dominating this point this round.
Looks like Solid Rock is coming in, trying to take out that soldier and take the point for themselves. Like back on the point before we can even tell who's going to win this one.
Lots of Girardi on blue team, but red team looks like their numbers are down. They are not going to be able to hold this point. Blue team takes the point for the first time since the very beginning of the round.
And guys, I see that my mic is a little bit low. We'll try and fix that as soon as we can.
The control point is being captured.
Milk out and Girardi out.
Red is just trickling in. They're not really making any sort of team move.
Might have gotten a little bit cocky after holding the point for so long. Both blue scouts camping the point. Looks like they're going to try and flank. Red team just coming in. I don't know why. They're... Oh, yep. We got 2 people from red, 3 people from red all coming in at the same time. Mirror Man down. Mad Milk out on the scout. Girardi out as well. as red is just... They are just being completely outnumbered on this point. Red really needs to group up here if they want to try and get this final push. They only need to cap once, and the game is theirs. Oh, but it looks like they might be able to take control of the point here. They got the numbers. Oh. Mad Milk there. Oh, I think that's going to do it. Red team will take the round. Always interesting to see what they choose to do for their first-time rollouts here. Looks like Mirror Man's going to try and flank blue team. But will it make a difference? I don't know. Looks like we got the two blue scouts here ganging up on the red demo. And everyone is dead. We've got one scout and one demo man remaining. It looks like they're going to try and duel it out for the point here. And red is first back to the point. I think they are probably going to take this cap. Oh, but Solid Rock is going to go ahead and bomb in. He gets covered in Girardi right away. Oh, 4 people on red covered in Girardi all at the same time. This could spell disaster. I think blue might be able to win this fight here.
See, I'm trying to figure out, like, without a medic or without that, you know, really heavy pushing class, you know, what kind of plays or what kind of, you know, what should you do to, like, make those team pushes? It's pretty interesting to see.
Well, I know from a little bit of watching previous seasons here that the main thing we're waiting for is Sniper Girardi. It's kind of the big, that's almost like Uber equivalent in here in Ready, Steady, Pan. Once you can get multiple people covered in Girardi, that's kind of your sign to go. It looks like we're going to seeing a bit of an example of this now. Only one person on each team covered in Girardi, though. Red team totally dominating this point.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the numbers.
As we wait it out here for the next little round to get started, I think they're going to try and start another team fight here. I'm hoping that blue can get their act together and really kind of push in all as one team. It looks like they might be doing that right now. They look like they're pretty solid, pretty uniform. Girardi out on the point. I think they might... Nope, I think they're probably still going to end up getting taken down on this one. Blue team is having a real hard time breaking the rock-solid defense that red is putting up here. Bull coming in trying to 1v2. I'm not sure what his thought process is here, but he's immediately backed up by his team as they take the point.
It's pretty much anybody's game at this point. I mean, there's a 1-minute time difference of clock, but I mean, at this point, if, you know, blue keeps up their uniform game, I think it's theirs to win.
I think blue's going to try and take the aggressive route here. It looks like they're taking it back to the red spawn, or at least they were a moment ago. They're pulling back a little bit here as red groups up. Blue doesn't look like they're going to have the numbers to contest this. As red will likely take this point, even though the whole team is covered in Girardi. I think that's a 5-man Girardi. Might be 6. No, that's 5. That's a 5-man Girardi there. Very good. It's definitely very intense. When you see two people going up against each other, you never really know who's going to come out on top. There's no real countering going on here, unlike in your traditional 6v6. Blue team solid on the point, but they're also very low on health. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to maintain this. No, red's still holding pretty solid. Think they might be able to take this whole round. Product might belong to red, but blue is going to go ahead and take this point.
Our control point is being
No, Red's
captured.
taking it back.
Red is definitely coming back. I think they might have the numbers here.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be able to take this point, 'cause I don't think, you know, Banny just has too low of health to even try and aggress on this.
Bull trying to hold the middle point.
Yeah, no, the numbers are just in Red's favor at that point.
Red is regrouped on the point pretty well.
Oh, River ganged up on him.
This has just not been the game for blue team right now, I have to say.
Mission ends in
They did
30
really
seconds.
strong that first game, but red team managed to recoup, and they're doing an excellent job holding right now.
Definitely do love this game though.
Our control
I
point.
think it's the funniest thing in the world, to be honest. Danny is Girardi'd. He's gonna try and. Oh my god, took out Negro.
Mission ends in 10.
Got Girardi out on the point. Two people on red have been Girardi. Blue team might be able to take this.
They have to, or it's over.
I think they will. I think blue team is going to have this 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
The question is, can they get their health back up and recoup before red team comes back in?
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Early pick for red team here as Solid Rock goes down on the point. Girardi out, mostly on red team it looks like, but I think...
Oh my gosh, this fan was blasting my ears. If we go into the second round, we're definitely gonna have to fix that audio for sure. But Red took this point.
red will take product, it looks like.
Hey, 2-1.
Demo Man rollouts have always been fascinating to me. I play Demo Man in 6s myself. It's a very fun class to play.
Yeah, but I mean, with this, I don't know if everybody's on mostly even playing field since we can only use one weapon.
3, 2, 1. Control point enabled.
Blue team has the numbers on the point, but they also don't have the numbers on their team. I think they're going to be able to cap here for a moment. I think it's going to get immediately taken back by red here. Red team has their whole team here on the point. I don't know if blue's going to have the numbers to go ahead and back this up. No, I think they're much too spread out. Red doing an excellent job in grouping up. Whenever somebody comes to the point from blue team, it seems like they kind of envelop that person, and they all kind of gang up on the same guy, which is definitely a great way to handle something like this when you're dealing out the same amount of damage. Everyone's kind of on an even playing field here, so it's definitely good to make sure that you're focusing down your targets. Red team doing an excellent job holding out. Blue Scout trying to see if he can get that Girardi off of him before he goes back in. Solid Rock trying to get some kind of pick here. I think they might be able to take this point. Oh, I could be wrong. I think I might be. Red looks like they're going to have a pretty solid hold here, even though they did get double Girardi. Product belongs to red team, it seems. We are just not seeing any luck right now from blue team as they both get covered in Girardi while on the point. Banny coming in, trying to see if he can make something out of this. I don't know if he's going to be able to. It doesn't look like it. He's going to have to try and make a break for it. Man, these are just so intense. It all feels like the beginning of a nice little payload match of a casual game. With all these pan sounds going off everywhere, it sounds like a scout just beating his pan against a spawn door. I feel right at home here.
Blue hasn't even taken any of the point yet. Not quite sure what that's about, but I mean, it looks like they are dominating the point somewhat. Oh no, it looks like Exa just took out Leisure Force. But Blue is making a comeback. I think they're about to take the point. There we go.
Blue will take it. Solid Rock holding above red team spawn. He's going to get milked and just take that away. Yeah, no real result of that one. Red team all moving in. Again, one solid group. It's like 3-on-1, 2-on-1. Red's doing an excellent job making sure that they have the numbers just about all the time. I don't know if they're going to have too much of an issue taking this point back.
You'd be surprised with this. You know, they still have 2-on-2 right here.
Oh, red team has dwindled. Blue team will hold it.
It looks like blue team is going to be on top on this one. Seems like they're kind of more uniform than red, but it does look like red is going to be taking this point back. 1 minute. Again, it's a run.
Mission ends in 60 seconds. Alert. The control point is being captured.
Red team just doing an excellent job making sure they have control of this point. Like one living organism, they're just forcing everything off of this point. They're doing such a good job. But blue team is starting to overwhelm them here on the midpoint.
Yeah, it looks like blue team's going to definitely take this point back.
I would definitely...
Get rid of nearly. There we go.
A little bit more time on the clock. Blue's going to want to try and hold this for a good long time now. They really can't afford for red to cap this anymore. They've been doing such a good job at holding the point once they get it. I think their best chance is going to be to make sure that red never recaps this. I don't know if that's going to be possible, though, as red is doing an excellent job yet again, making sure that nobody gets to this point. Blue team has the number advantage.
Yeah, but we've seen that before where red kind of just takes them out as well. Again, I think that's what's so fun about this is just kind of anybody's game. Whoever gets hit first is the one that's going down.
Red team looking to regroup here before they go back on in. Ooh, Solid Rock goes in for the bomb. He managed to take out their sniper. That's going to be one Girardi that they're missing on the midpoint. That could really cost red team.
Looks like red is flooding in here.
Red's going to have to take this point without Girardi, but they're not having too much difficulty right now. Never mind, they both get taken out. Red team is floundering here to try and get some ground.
Shadowway totally took out Exile, but that... No, Shadowway did...
With the late Girardi from red team, this could be the end right here as red team is going to go ahead and cap this point. Blue team did an excellent job in making up some time on the clock, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Now, this is only the 3rd season of Ready's Steady Cam. I do hope to see more of this because it is pretty fun. And I hope to see more of a league out of this. Or one of the game, like a game mode that you can be, you know, be a part of on UGC or ASA. Because this is pretty fun.
Blue team coming in to try and take the point back. And they're going to need to stay on top of this, but I don't know if they're going to have the health. Red Demo's going to go ahead and just wipe the floor with River there. He only had a sliver of health left.
Plus, what I like about this, too, is that, basically, you don't really need to scram or anything like that. So, if you are, like, short on time, then it is pretty cool. This is an option for you if you still want to do competitive.
Red team holding pretty strong. And they will take the point as they push the Blue Scout off.
That's pretty cool. I'm wondering, sir, do you have me muted on Discord by chance?
I don't think so, but let me double check.
Because I think that may be a reason why you can't hear me too well. User volume, if you could just place that all the way up for me. I wonder if you guys can hear me a little bit better now. I'm not quite sure, but this is the game. It just looked like red won. Just give us a moment to confirm. Because I'm not quite sure how many rounds we have with this. Doesn't look like anybody's leaving, so it might be the best of 3. But let's go ahead and get some mic situation. Oh no, it does look like Turkey left.
I do believe that we have multiple maps here. I think this is just the first map, which was definitely won by red team.
Okay, so So yeah, I think we're going to 3 different maps. This was a little bit of a rocky start for us, but hopefully we can get some things figured out. So if you actually want to go to your Discord and just turn down your volume a little bit. So you want to go to your settings for us, and then voice and video. So you just want to put up a little bit, and then go in your game and just quiet it down a little bit so it's not overpowering any of us. And then we're just pause the game just a little bit so we can get things started. And then just enjoy some of the gameplay. We will be right back. guys, you should be able to hear me now. You are definitely gonna have to let me know. And then, sir, if you want to go ahead and talk so we can compare.
Yeah, hello. I just wanted to make sure you guys can hear me okay. You guys still hear me all right?
And then it looks like we are having a small server issue, so we'll just be a few moments.
We're working on getting the map changed over onto the next one. I appreciate your guys' patience.
It also helps if I'm in the Discord, so you guys can hear me.
We're just working on some of the audio issues here. I know that we had a couple problems during the last game. We're trying to get that all figured out now. Feel free to let us know if everything sounds okay. If you can hear me, if you can hear Lady, and if you can hear the game all right.
Lady is more quiet, so but better. Okay, so let's see if we can. What else we can do here? I mean, I guess I can try talking louder, but at this point, I'm part of the desktop audio, I think. Let me go ahead and see. Just give us a second, okay? Not really sure how to fix it getting. Oh, so we're totally just muted everything. If you guys still can't hear me, then just let me know and we can try and figure it out for the next map. So at least by the the time we get to that third map, we should be good to go, right? Now I'm quite unfamiliar with this map. I probably only played it a couple times, if that, to be honest. What about you, sir? Have you played this map at all?
I have played it a couple times. It definitely has been a little while. I'm going to have to refamiliarize myself a little bit here, but King of the Hill is not really my strong suit. I am a spy main, which does actually make me very qualified to talk about the broken melee hit registration in this game, which is everything that is about this particular game mode.
Fargo says that this map used to be played a fair bit in Highlander. Maybe that's where I would know this map from, but I honestly have not played it that much if my memory serves me right. So we're just kind of enjoying, the pre-game shenanigans here.
Sorry, just making sure everything's all set up here. Trying to make sure that we have a good clean round. Make sure everything's nice and easy to see, nice and easy to hear. And the round is going to go ahead and get started. We're going to see a nice clean rollout here from both sides. I'm not too familiar with the rollouts on this particular map, so this is always a fun time to watch and observe the pros do what they do best. Bandy going to go straight in for their sniper, see if he can get their Girardi source, and that's going to do it.
He is really low health though. He's trying to grab that health bit. Let's see if it serves him well.
The point is active, and red team has the majority of people there at the moment. I think they're going to be able to take this for the first time. River taking the high ground, but he doesn't have the health to do anything with it. I think red team's about to get a little bit overwhelmed here.
Yeah, they are definitely dominating the point right now. Oh, but blue is coming in. Oh, they completely wiped him out, and I don't think red's going to be able to take this first point.
Exile reminding us all why the Girardi is so important in this game mode. As blue team is holding the center point very well.
Yeah, I think they're going to actually be able to take this point. Looks like Solid Rock is just completely ignoring that soldier's shadowing.
River heading back. He's got a little bit of low health here. I think, oh, red team has the numbers now. With both blue members Girardi'd on the point, I think that we're going to see them try and back off. Bandy's going to also try and back away here, as red team will probably take this point.
Oh, wow, there we go. Oh, but there's a blue. No, they're coming to. Okay. They did end up taking that point. I do have to agree with Sergeant Rock. Imagine if someone brought a golden panda to this, that would be completely amazing. I would love to see that. Gold statues everywhere. And again, just to remind everybody, our home team, that's the blue team at this point. It is Texas Cheese Fries. And then our red team is Huge Dinosaur Attacks Japan. Who comes up with these names? Gosh darn it. But so far, Dinosaur Attacks Japan, our away team at this point, is dominating, and they did win the last round. So we'll see who wins.
Red team's going to come in. They got 2 people Girardi, but they do have the numbers. I think they're going to be able to make something out of this. As I think red team will take this point back. Solid Rock trying to get away here, escape with his life. But he is not going to do it. Scout's going to catch up with him. Red controlling the high ground and the low ground on the point. They're making it very difficult for blue team to make any sort of push. But they're going to try anyway.
I think blue team is going to be able to take this. Oh no, but they did already 3 of their players, so we'll see. We will definitely see.
I don't know if they're going to have the numbers to go ahead and take that on. They might be able to, but it doesn't look like it.
And if anybody is wondering what the prize is for this, it just looks like they get medals and eternal glory.
Medals and eternal glory. I like the way that sounds. Nothing like eternal glory for beating the snot out of somebody with a frying pan.
Man, it would take a... I mean, if you really think about it, these are like cast iron frying pans. Like, one hit and you could do somebody in for sure.
That is true. You ever actually pick one of those things up yourself and try and swing it around? That thing is no joke. They are quite heavy.
Yeah, Sir and I own a small one for like heating up tortillas, and it is heavy. So I can't imagine what a huge one like they carry around. They make it seem like it's nothing.
Also, props to the scout for just being able to fling that thing around so quickly with how heavy it is. Blue team will take the point here as red team's going to try and regroup. But their spawns are staggered pretty heavily, so I don't know if they're going to be able to group up quite just yet. They're probably going to want to wait for their spawns.
The control point is being contested.
Texas Cheese Fries just dominating this point right now. But red team has been doing much better at keeping this point. They have a lot more time off the clock.
The control point is being captured.
What are you thinking, lady? Who's your money on?
On which team should be winning?
Who do you think is going to take this round?
Oh, at this point, I mean, honestly, I can't say because, I mean, we've seen this where, you know, it's down to the wire and the other team just dominates and takes it over. But, I mean, as it stands, probably red team. Because they did, you know, they were 2-1 last round. I guess I'll place my money on them.
Well, I'd say your money would be in safe hands as they take the point again, and they still have that time advantage.
Also, who doesn't want to see Banny get completely destroyed?
Oh, come on now. When it comes to people hitting each other with pans, we all want to see everyone get destroyed.
In 30 seconds. Alert. The control point is being contested.
Texas Cheese Fry is going to move in on the point again. They have the numbers to make something out of this, but they are going to get double Girardi. That could spell disaster.
I just don't think Blue is, you know, in formation enough to even take the point. Looks like they kind of just struggling. However, as I say that, I'm about to eat my words because basically,
Mirror Man.
Blue can totally take this. Mirror's only up. I mean, excuse me, Red is only up 1.
Oh, Mirror Man almost winning a 1v3, but getting attacked by the bomb-in from Banny and their soldier.
He totally died with honor, if I must say. I think Blue's about to take this unless X is going to come in and wipe him out.
Double Girardi on blue team. That could cause... Oh, we got a soldier down. And I think that is going to show a trend. But red team gets triple Girardi. That is even worse. We are going to... This is some serious blood being shed all over this point right now. I want to point out that blue has still not taken the point. Red team has still lost all of their time. If they can defend this, they will take the win.
Oh my goodness. Well, it looks like... I don't even know. It looks like Blue might take this.
Blue is probably going to take this point. Red is trying to keep them from capping as best they can, but that's going to cause them to straggle in, and they are going to lose this point anyway.
That was definitely a close one. See? It looked like Red was going to totally win, and then Blue just comes back in and takes the point.
The control point is being contested.
But I do honestly think the Reds can come in and still dominate because I think they're just a heavier force.
They definitely are, and they have a lot less time on the clock. As you can see, they have exactly 0 seconds left. This is definitely getting down to the wire. They only need to cap one more time, but I think that we might see that go to their heads. As blue team only needs 1 more minute, they might be able to hold this.
I guess we will definitely see. Red team is up now, and they're coming in full swing.
Blue team might be getting a little bit too aggressive here as red team's moving into the point. They have the numbers advantage. Can blue pull it together and earn time to defend?
No. Blue's already down 1, down 2.
Oh, but we got a quad. We got a quad Girardi on the point. Can blue make something out of that? It doesn't look like it, no.
Banny's the only one up. It looks like Red is going to definitely take this, and
Banny buying some time. The triple kill, almost managing to take that point back, but not quite. Excellent play there by Banny, almost making it all the way.
He definitely tried. I will give him that.
Both teams rolling out to mid again. Man, it's plays like that that really get you excited about this kind of stuff.
This is so exciting.
Lilypad going in for a bomb, but he is getting swarmed. I'm not sure if that's going to do him any good. To the point now, as we see there's a single scout from blue team trying to show them why Texas Cheese Fries does what they do, but he is not going to be making anything out of that as red team's going to go ahead and try and cap.
Yeah, I think red team has this because blue is just so low health. They have 2 players that are in the red, and Banny is just, oh, he just died. 2 health for the longest time.
Blue team will get double Girardi. Bull doing an excellent job managing his health, though, but will get flanked by the red demo.
These guys really need to start putting more mad milk on people.
Little bomb in here by Shotaway. He's doing an excellent job holding the point. I don't know if he's going to be able to maintain, though.
I think red's gonna keep this point contained. Bull is just coming in and jumping over and killing Shotaway.
Red team trying to find an opening, but blue team's doing a pretty good job. I think they're going to take this point pretty quickly.
Well, they better because they haven't taken the point yet this round.
That's true. Red team has gotten most of the time down on their clock. I think they're just about to hit the halfway point in just a few seconds here.
Yeah, Bull is definitely...
Red team not able to capitalize.
No, blue team isn't.
Oh, blue team. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Red team has got this in the bag for now, but I think blue team really needs to sort out what they want to do and get in there.
Mirror Man trying to make something happen. We got a triple Girardi on the point against red team. Everyone on the point right now has got a yellow tint to them. But blue will just absolutely mug that scout. Zakuma going down. As blue will take that point at their first time of the match. So let's see if they can make something out of this. And maybe they can try and halt some of this momentum that Huge Dinosaur has been having this whole round.
Now they're better. Looks like everybody has about the same type of health. So, they gotta move in fast.
Texas Cheese Fries trying to maintain this point, but doesn't look like they have the numbers. They're going to need to get some players on the point if they're going to want to maintain this.
Looks like red is definitely making a dominant presence on the point right now. I think they're gonna probably take it back.
Banny goes down.
Because blue only has 2 people up and they are low health. Solid Rock with 1 health and River with 23.
Red just having no problem right now dominating this point. They're doing an excellent job at maintaining.
I'm really looking at this type of, you know, competitive gameplay, and I'm wondering how much skill does it really take?
More than you'd probably think. I know that I'd probably get my pants absolutely destroyed in this game mode.
I don't know, because again, it's pretty even playing field. That's why they probably have the, you know, the demos and the souls, because they have the same health and the same mobility and aspect, and they just have a scout and sniper.
Red looking like they're going to take this point back. He was never capped in the first place, but blue was trying to make a push here.
Yeah, blue only has 10 seconds to really capitalize on getting this point back, but I don't think red's gonna let them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blue is definitely trying for their last pub push, I would say.
Right as this timer goes down, can blue make something out of this? They got the dominant presence on the point, but red team is going to go ahead and hold. I think that's going to be calling it for this round.
Yeah, that's it. And I think that is it. It does look like Texas Cheese Fries is taking this. It's gonna be taking this game, right?
I believe so. One more round to go here. Let's see if they can maintain this for another round. Bull trying to come in from the flank, take out their sniper, who's got the Girardi. He's going to use it on Bull, but he will only use it on Bull, which is an excellent move.
Point is now available. Alert. The control point is being contested.
Blue team taking the point, which is excellent. It's good to see them have some dominance here, but can they hold it?
I don't know. It's definitely gonna be interesting to see if they can, because I mean they all try to make a push and then red will just, you know, take them out.
And they are proving that yet again as they manage to slowly dwindle down Blue's numbers.
The control point is being contested.
Yeah, Blue is just coming in as an individual person at a time. They are just absolutely staggered when it comes to their spawns. I think they're going to have a hard time pushing if they keep that up. Panny's going to go ahead and get the nice little pan there on Lilypad. And Red is still doing an excellent job holding this point. Girardi down on Blue Scout. Banny's going to go ahead and try and prove himself on the point. Let's see what he can do, but he is going to go ahead and back off and let his teammates go ahead and take care of this situation as the red team once again comes in with overwhelming force.
It looks like we just noticed that Sir is actually streaming in Pyrovision, so I hope you guys are definitely enjoying that. Definitely wasn't on purpose, because I know a lot of you guys are asking why.
Well, on the plus side, hopefully it can help reflect the serious nature of this game mode.
For sure, for sure. Looks like Banny just got beat. Yeah, the red team is definitely owning. I mean, they may lose the point for a few seconds to let, you know, Blue catch up, but other than that, by the end of the game, I feel like they're going to be able to take this.
I also agree. I think Red's probably going to end up taking this one as well, but Blue is doing an excellent job. Looks like they might be able to take this point right now. But we do have, multiple Giraudis on the point. For those of you who are wondering, may not be recognizing a whole lot of names in this game, these are some of the biggest names in competitive TF2. Smacking each other with pans right now to try and prove who is the king of the hill. This is TF2 at its utmost, at its absolutely peak physical condition.
This is as good as it's going to get.
This is as good as it's going to get.
Does look like Red is also making another presence on the point. We're halfway to capping, but we'll see if Blue can actually fend them off, but I don't think they're going to be.
It doesn't look like it.
Yep.
Nope, Red is going to take this point on back.
Blue's only one up. River's definitely trying.
Red keeping a constant time advantage on this clock through the past several rounds. They're doing an absolutely excellent job.
Blue definitely needs to rethink their strategy and maybe communicate a little bit better so they can make better pushes.
Red has Girardi ready. I'm sure they're going to try and use that to make this defense here. Ooh, but he is going to go down only with one person Girardi. Demo does go down with that Girardi, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Blue team just looks like they're scattered a little bit too all over the place. I don't know if they're going to be able to make this push. One of the really strengths that red team has is they keep going in, and like I said before, they're really dominating individual players. They're doing an excellent job at focusing an individual person. When everyone's doing the same amount of damage every single swing, if everyone can focus one person down, that definitely dwindles the numbers a lot faster. Man, all the rocket jumping in this is just so impressive to me, how they're able to jump around with like 6 health and not die to falling damage. I know for sure I would be dead. Blue looks like they have a pretty good presence on the point. They might be able to take this back. I don't really see... Oh no. Red Sniper goes down pretty quick. Zargon is going to go down.
Definitely take this, but I mean, you have to take it for 2 minutes, whereas once Red caps again, the game is pretty much over.
That's true. 9 seconds left for Red is all that they need. And yet again, Red running really uniform, all coming from the same direction. Ganging up on the individual, but they are already one man down. So is Blue, though. Bull goes down. Zargon's got the Girardi. That's going to be definitely a big deal for them to hold this. I don't know if Blue's going to be able to recoup fast enough. Can Zargon get away? Looks like he probably will. Red doing a pretty good job holding, but Blue has a pretty strong presence on the point. They might be able to cap this one last time.
Looks like Red is...
I'm going to eat my words here, aren't I? There we are.
Yeah.
Red will go to the victory round here. It looks like they just went ahead and won their 3rd round in a row. They have been doing an absolutely excellent job at maintaining these points. Whew, man, these matches just get so intense. Like, with all the Girardi being thrown around in the Mad Milk, it really is cool seeing these high-tier players doing the best that they can with the weapons that they have.
For sure, but this time it does look like Texas Cheese Fries took the Eternal Glory and the 1st place medals. You know, this was completely awesome to watch in the cast. You know, can't get any better than this, I would say. You know, invite ESCA, you know, 6s, it's got nothing on this.
Season 3 Pan winners will be Texas Cheese Fries, and that is a sentence I never thought I would say ever, Texas Cheese Fries being a winning team name. But here we are.
But guys, it has been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this little casters stream. And of course, I hope you guys will, you know, come and join us next year for Season 4. Actually, probably not next year. Probably later on this year for Season 4.
We hope to see you then.
But other than that, guys, again, I'm Lady Stanger.
And I'm Sir Stanger.
And I hope you guys have a good night or a good morning. And just have a good one, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.
See you later.